Hey Gratty Peeps, I'm Lisa, your dollar mom. Welcome back to my channel, and this is the first in three-part lemon decor series. I'm really excited about this project, and I hope you are too. Let's get started. This next project is super easy. I picked up some of this lemon double-sided scrapbook paper from Michael's, and since it's quarantine time, I just did curbside pickup, and that worked great. Anyhow, this circle is from, I guess it's not a circle, it's an oval, is from the Dollar Tree, along with 4 of the tumbling blocks and some Mod Podge. That is all you need. I'm going to trace out 2 of these ovals onto this paper because I'm going to use the green side for the underneath and the lemons for the top. Just cut these out and then we will Mod Podge them right onto the oval wood. I realize you're probably wondering what we're making. We're making a riser for our lemon decor, so this will help with the decorating, and you can put something up on top of it. And this is a great project because you can use these and make them for every season, or you can make it neutral for your everyday decor. After this dries overnight, I will put another coat over the top just to make it nice and protected. The next step is I'm going to take the 4 tumbling blocks and I'm going to cover them in the green polka dot paper. I will cut them out, roll the paper around, and tack them on. I fortunately lose a little bit of footage here, but hopefully you can follow what I was doing. And on that note of losing a little footage, it was because my battery died, and when I inserted the new battery, somehow it shifted the focus of the video, and so the next projects are a little blurry, and I do apologize for that. So thanks for hanging in there with me. And after the legs are covered, I just hot glued them onto the bottom of my riser, and that is all it took. And like I said, I lost a little footage there, so I'm showing you how I wrapped it, but that's all it took. For the next project, I'm going to take one of these printouts and put it on this mason jar to make a cute tabletop decoration. Now, the printout there you can find on my Pinterest page, and I will link it below. And it's just something I designed that you can just print out to any size you want, and it will be what you need for the next 3 projects. As you can see, this little mason jar sign is from Christmas from the Dollar Tree. I love mason jars, and so I bought like 10 of these, and I make one for every season. So I have a Valentine's and a St. Patrick's Day and so on and so on. So I stocked up so I could make several of these. Now, one thing I suggest when you print these out is to print them out on their own. I printed 3 designs on one paper, and it got me in a little bit of trouble just because I had a hard time not running into another image. So once you center your project, you will go ahead and trace around it and make a cut. now project is ready for Mod Podge. I got this big thing of Mod Podge off Amazon, and I love having and this chalk paint you see off to the side. It's nice having a big supply, but you can get them at Dollar Tree as well. So once I get my image nice and secure on there, I'm just going to go around with a sandpaper to sandpaper the edges so there's no little pieces of paper hanging over. And I just want to make sure it's all trimmed up and nice. Now it's time to add some ribbon to the project. I am so in love with this lemon printed ribbon that Dollar Tree had this year, and unfortunately I could only find one roll, but it is so cute. When I have a printed ribbon, I don't typically tie it in the old-fashioned sense because you can only get the print on one side. So just kind of play around with the ribbon here. At first I think I'm just going to add the ribbon on top of the jute twine that's already on the mason jar. It didn't quite work out, so I'm just going to play around with some ribbons until I get a look that I like. And the second project is complete. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, for the next project, I'm going to take these two signs that I also purchased from the Dollar Tree. I use them in other projects, so this one you're seeing right now actually had a little succulent glued inside of it that I used for another project. So I just pulled that out, and I knew I would use this frame on another day. I go ahead and measure the inside of this little shadow box, and that way I will know where to measure on my image. After I have my measurements, I will cut it out and simply Mod Podge it into the middle. And of course, no project is complete without some ribbon. I thought that this ribbon fit perfectly around the outside of this shadow box, and so just to make it a little more exciting, instead of just painting it, I went ahead and I wrapped that yellow polka dot ribbon all the way around. And then I also take this buffalo check thinner ribbon, which was also the perfect size, and I framed the front with that ribbon. And then I will finish it off with a cute little lemon bow in the middle. Now I'm going to add one of this printed lemon ribbons, and I'm going to make a bow. And so the way I'm going to make a bow is I'm going to cut a strip, and then I'm going to glue it end to end to make it into a circle. This way you will get a nice even bow, and you'll also get the printed sides on the bow. now with the bow added, another completed project. For the last project, I'm going to take this other shadow box that I also got from Dollar Tree, and I had another idea for it, and I painted, and then I changed my mind, and so that's where this one comes from. But because of the size of my printout, I decided to use the back of this, so it didn't really matter what the front looked like. So I'm going to have to take off the little hook that comes on the back. And then I'm just going to prepare the back by removing the sticker and smoothing out the back. And now that the back is prepared, I will go ahead and measure my image to fit the back of this. And like I said, you can see where I printed it from the other image and it almost didn't have enough room. I'll go ahead and cut that out and we'll Mod Podge it onto our frame. And as I want to smooth it out, I'm worried that I might have a little dirty fingers from everything, so I just grab a piece of paper and run it across. That way I don't get any dirty fingerprints across this. You can Mod Podge the top. I just chose not to. I was trying to make these quick and easy DIYs, but again, if you would like to do that, that's a great step to do as well. And now it's time to trim with the ribbon. I decided my edges need a little something extra, so I got a little bit of this black paint and I'm just going to rub it around the edges just to bring out the image a little more, give it a little border. I didn't feel like this one needed a bow on it. This was all it needed with that big image. And that finishes our last project. This is the first part of a 3-part series in the lemon decor, so I hope you will come back and see the other items that I have for you to make. Again, find the printout link down in the comments. And again, thanks for stopping by and watching this project, and I look forward to another DIY.